Oh no, there's no internet. What's going on? Coming to you live from somewhere in upstate New York. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, but Friday the 13th. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Because I'm free in my RV. Yeah. Just a heads up, everybody. The internet might be a little sketchy today, just because we're here and we're using new equipment, different equipment. Ever since we've been in this RV, we're still kind of not in a I kind of miss having the Wii Boost or the King Boost. It's a proper cell phone booster, which we don't have here. We have that Winegard antenna, but I still need to find an unlimited plan with a SIM card, an unlimited plan for that Winegard. But right now we're uploading with Visible, and it seems to be working fine. So let's not jinx it. And welcome everybody. Happy Friday once again. And today, by the way, before I forget, drinking some Commodore Perry IPA from Great Lakes Brewing Company. Of course, Commodore Perry, if you don't know, famous for the Battle of Lake Erie, which happened right here, like stone throw away from where we are. Well, not anymore. It happened more in the Putin Bay area, and well, we defeated the British in a sense, so that's good. Let me say hello to all of you right here. I'm just gonna go hello, G-Man 2021 from Ohio. Hello there, Deepak and Michelle Strickland. Welcome to New York, our hometown. Hope we get to see you. Yeah, right now we're in New York, but we're almost in Pennsylvania, so it's very close to the border. We just got here, and this was not on the plan. But first, I was going to boondock somewhere near. What's the name of the town where they have the Lucille Ball? Jamestown. We were going to boondock somewhere near Jamestown. Then I had Harvest Host, very close to Erie, Pennsylvania, and then at some point we said, let's just find the KOA halfway between here and Buffalo, and that's where we are. Thank you, Mr. Lloyd Whitelow. Happy Friday the 13th. Dan McKay. How far upstate? I don't even know if this is considered upstate. We're like on the northwestern corner of the state, kind of. Hey Jackie, how's Minitini III going? It's going great. I mean, for the most part, it's not perfect. I still haven't made my peace with that refrigerator, but other than that, it's been good. It's been comfortable. It's good to have it's not good. It's great to have the extra room. So yeah. Giggle Pickles, you're a stone's throw away from where I live, Robert. Oh, that's cool. How do you Poway, California in the house? Lisa, hello there. And show what does SLME mean? I don't know. That may be something NSFW. So I'm not even gonna. I don't have no idea. Hello, Houston, Texas. Sister Misadventures received our CD and are ready to play our travel happy music. All right. Good, lucky for you. You know, for the Colorado doesn't have a CD player. Hey, Michelle K. And Tricia Myers and Psalmist Daisy from California and Bill Hack, hello from Atlanta. Venice, Florida, Connecticut. We have everybody in the house from northern Michigan. Rachel Carr and very cool Maxine Oliver. Of course, thank you, Lucky Dog Productions moderator Sue for moderating, and everybody else who's moderating, and the bartender, the RV DJ, Paul. Paul Dixon is in Miami, huh? Racing hell. Well, be careful out there. It's a rough city sometimes. Not really. Chester King, Robert, I'm gonna stop by and have some s'mores with y'all if you don't mind. Hey, cheers! I'm gonna have some of this Commodore Perry. This is good stuff. How about Niagara Falls? We're gonna go to Niagara Falls in the next couple of days. Absolutely, Jim in DC, who I had the pleasure of meeting in person at the Great Cleveland Meetup. You're doing some speed reading today. Wow, the chat is flying. Well, this chat, how many people we have right now? Only 399. Okay, 401. It keeps growing, and we have our first super chat from Big Jim. And I can't even find it here. Big Jim Slade. Thank you for that super chat to say hello to Matthew Slade in Lexington. Hello, Matthew in Lexington, Kentucky. Lovely town. By the way, I wanted to show you. I got this, and they told me not to touch this part while the light is on. Remember the fly we had last week? Well, someone at Vermilion, Vermilion, Ohio, gave me a fly swatter. So now I have a. And if Ili misbehaves, I can go like boom. No, just kidding. She's here listening to the conversation. Or maybe should I try? Should I? Oh, Ili's working. That's what she says. No, I won't do it, just in case. I'll give it to Ili so she can put it away there. From Hilton Head, South Carolina, lovely town, been there once. Yvette Caraballo from Katy, Texas. Robert, you and Ili have been doing a lot of traveling. Enjoy New York. Lots of beautiful places to see up there. It was almost as hot in Texas when I was there a few weeks ago. It's been hot. It's been hot up here. Let me tell you. We and To be honest, the only place I've been in the state of New York is New York City. So this is all new to me. I've been to New York City what 3, 4 times now, but I've never been anywhere else in the state. So it's really cool to be here. Hello, Earl Willett from Pelican Head, Pelican Lake, Minnesota. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. Happy Friday, not only Friday, Friday the 13th. The day they killed the Templar Knights. Wasn't that why they Friday the 13th became a day, a thing? Hey, CLT, great turnout at the meetup, Robert. Yes, and CLT coming to us from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And yeah, we had a great time. So for some reason, I have a lot of Ohio friends here, and a lot of people showed up. It was a great meetup, um, very well organized, and Jim was had a great part organizing that. Okay, let me read some of the comments here. William Rizal says, hello, Ili, ¿qué pasa? Hello. She says, hello, ¿qué pasa, USA? ¿Qué pasa? Hey, Dylan Reynolds. Check out Lucky Dog Productions. Bob and Sue are very nice, and they do coffee chats every Monday night at 6 p.m. and a video on Wednesdays. I haven't been to the coffee chats in a while, so that's something that maybe I should do. Stream quality of updated. Yeah, I know it's one of those. Arizona Red TV. Robert, are you going to visit the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, while you're there? I don't know. Maybe not. I didn't visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I may not do a whole lot of museums on this part of the trip. I do want to do the Corning Museum of Glass, but we'll see. Come to the 1,000 Islands. It's very tempting. It depends how everything. Right now, I have kind of my plan set until we hit the Finger Lakes. And after the Finger Lakes, we don't have anything planned yet. So, Johnny Kites Bartolo, thank you for the super chat for the IPA fund. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And let me tell you, IPA fund is good. We've had a lot of people have given me IPAs. I have that reputation. So we have like one whole shelf of the fridge is full of IPAs. It's crazy, but thank you so much. So, Freya Wagner Marsh, Robert question, what video will we see on Sunday? Well, Sunday is the second part, of course, of Pelicamp. Last time at Pelicamp, I left you kind of in a cliffhanger, and I said, well, this is as far as we go today. And then on the next one, we are gonna call the professionals, and that's what we did. You know, it's a second video. It's an hour long, so grab your popcorn, or it's at 7 a.m. Eastern, so grab your coffee or whatever tater tots. Don't be a tater hater. Grab your tater tots and your coffee and watch Pelicamp Part 2. I think it came out good. And then the following week, we begin the spring 2021 season. Hey, RV DJ, it's nasty humid outside. It's nasty humid everywhere, I think. You're missing our Florida's hurricane season, smart guy. Um, well, this one that is coming tomorrow seems to be mostly like a rain event, but you never know. But seriously, they've been with the spaghetti whatever models for this hurricane coming. It's not even a hurricane. It's not even a tropical storm. It's depression. It's a tropical storm now. But it's a minimal tropical storm. Since it was like off the coast of Africa, they've been warning. Every day it goes farther and farther away. But yeah, we're monitoring. It's gonna go by Pelicamp too, by the way. Apparently, and I think Ili is hot. Ili is hot, but she's hot like she was making that expression like the air conditioner may not be working as it should. Andrew Barley, thank you for that super chat. Hey, Robert, Andy here. I have the same electronic fly swatter. Do you? You do? Do you have the green body flies or the black ones? Or are you now safe travels? And we don't have any flies now. We have like some like 10 little bugs now. It's whatever bugs we happen to have in the neighborhood, they come in through the slide. We have to fix that at some point. Terry Kester went to Utah for vacation this year. Went to some of the places you went on. Your videos, love them all. Utah is great, and that's what I'm thinking of doing. Late winter. I mean, weather permitting. Just do a little bit of Utah after Arizona. Do the places we haven't been to, and the places we've been to, maybe some of them do it in a little more depth, like Capitol Reef, that kind of thing. And hey, my mom is here. Everybody say hello to my mom. It's nice here. We're sharing the conversatorio. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has an excellent weekend. Everybody say hello to my mom, the Curtis family, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much. We have Kevin Bentley from Kansas City popped open a Space Camper IPA, ready to chat with Pelican heads. I almost bought a Space Camper. We found it at some supermarket. I think it was Hy-Vee. The Hy-Vee supermarket in Iowa had that Space Camper. In Forest City, Iowa, of all places. The town is so small. You wouldn't think it would, support a whole Hy-Vee. By the way, Hy-Vee is like this supermarket chain in Utah. It's very nice. So yeah. Good luck on Friday. I would recommend you go check out Letchworth State Park. We do have reservations already. So yeah, we're going to Letchworth. And I have heard it's the Grand Canyon of the East, so I have high hopes. In my area in Ohio, we got hit with a bad storm Wednesday. We had 140,000 people lose power. Makes me want to RV or something to sleep. Yeah, we went through. I think we got a tail end of that storm where we were. I think we were in Erie, Pennsylvania, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And hold on, because I thought super chats. Elizabeth Rabler, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you, and that's high speed hippopotamus. And Mary Callan, love my Hy-Vee. Where Mary Callan would know, since we met Mary Callan at the Dubuque meetup. Was it Dubuque? No, it was Mary. We we met Mary at no, it was the Des Moines meetup. When you're big on the road for as long as we have, a month and a half, uh, your brain starts getting scrambled. Taylor Carmouche, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert and Eliana. Hoping that you're having a great time in the northeastern U.S. We also hope to travel up there one day, maybe next year. Yeah, it's my first time in this part of the country. Really, I've been as far the northern Ohio. I've been Lake Erie, but and I've been to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. But this time we're gonna stick to the American side, and we're gonna zigzag our way through upstate New York. And so we'll see. We'll see what we see. Some things are written in stones, um, like right now. To be honest about it, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do in New Hampshire and Vermont, or Vermont and New Hampshire. Vermont comes first, uh, but I'll let you know in the next live stream. In the next live stream, I'll probably know better. I'm pretty sure that what we're gonna do probably tonight or at some point tomorrow is plan the rest of the trip. Plan at least the Vermont the Vermont part of the trip. So we'll see. Coco, Mary, thank you for that super chat. Saludos desde El Bronx, New York. Where in New York are you? You are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you for a great content always. Un saludo a Mario in Pompano Beach. Saludo Mario Pompano Beach, and we are just on the north, on the shores of Lake Erie, but not quite to Buffalo yet. We are like a little farther south. And Andrew Barley, thank you for the super chat. Robert, your blue generator, is that at 2,500 watts? And is it enough to run your air conditioner? Safe travels, my friend. Remember, I'm in Maryland when go home, and I, I am pretty sure it was a 2,500. I would have to watch the video myself, but it could run the regular Dometic as long as you have a soft start. So and I still do have a relationship with them. If you go to Micro Air and you get the soft start promo code MyRV at checkout, you get a discount. I get a commission, and we're all happy. Um, but yeah, and I'm assuming with this new Truma Aventa that I have now, that it will run it with no problem. I've been monitoring the power consumption, and with the Truma Aventa is on, we're only consuming like 1,200 watts. It's not like a whole lot of. Um, it's not something crazy. So hi, Ismael and Maritza, saying blessing to all our listeners and our family. All right. And oh, by the way, Red Jaguar, I saw your earlier message. So yeah, all the Pelican heads and all the Blue Ranges, thank you for being here. Hello, Casita RV Live, and TJ Kerrigan, thank you for the super chat. Robert Coffee on me. Welcome to the Northeast. You are going to drive straight back to Florida or stop anywhere after your visit here in the Northeast. Drive safe. Well, I still have every intention of going to the Hershey RV show, although I have no reservation, have nowhere to stay. Worst case scenario, I'll just boondock at the parking lot. It's outrageous, like $60 to do it. But on Monday, I'm gonna call Winnebago, see if they have some kind of special deal they can do. And my phone is vibrating. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I just want to make sure it's not. No, it's not. It's not important. It's not important. And Donald the Fuller, thank you for that super chat. Robert, go to the Rock of Ages in Bar, Vermont. It's on the list. It's definitely on the list. Northwest Michigan, beautiful weather, waiting now for delivery of new truck camper F-250. Next spring, off to Alaska again for the summer. Yeah, next spring for. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, 90% sure we're going to Alaska next year. One would only hope, right, that next year will be like easy. Have you been to all the states yet, or how many have you been to? I've been to all of them except I've never set foot on Vermont or Hawaii for that matter. And I've kind of I kind of set foot on New Hampshire, but it doesn't really count. We just stopped on the side of the highway to the cheap liquor store that they have off I-95 there. We saw the sign and we are like, okay, let's check it out. You know, we were on our way from Maine. Um, Daniel Aranas, Robert, what plans on the for the summer of 2021 trip? But you are in New York. You are going to visit New York City and visit some of the attractions there. One World Observatory. No, we're not gonna go to New York City. Not on this trip. Been there. I've been to the One World Observatory already, and you can check out that video. That was the fall 2018 season, and it's there on YouTube. We have a bunch of. It's one of the playlists, and that was a great trip to New York. You know, I love New York, and I'll go back again at some point to New York City proper. And I do want to visit the 9/11 museum and all that. So yeah, but no, not on this trip. We're gonna stick to upstate New York, and then the George Blount. Thank you for that super sticker, and it's a fist bump. All right. Are you going to Saratoga, New York? Nice town to visit. Nice town to visit. I have no plans, but if it's along the way, you never know. Robert, I mailed you the WVA book today. You'll have it when you get home. All right, thank you. I retired from Hawaii. All right, at some point I'm gonna go to Hawaii. Right now I'm just watching Les Young More Journey and see what the islands have to offer. We drove the Alaska Highway in 2004. It's a beautiful trip. Yes, I've seen so many videos, and as you know, that was the plan for my 50th birthday. Then it wasn't, which in hindsight, we should have done it in 2019 when we had the chance for my 50th birthday. I don't know what happened now. I don't recall. Vermeulen has beautiful fall colors. I plan to visit that time of the year, and that's. I don't want to say anything, but there's a tiny chance that we might delay Vermont for later in the year, just so we can see the fall colors. That's part of the reason why I've only planned up to the Finger Lakes. The traveling man, thank you for that super chat. Hello from St. Albans, Queens, New York. Traveling Robert, hello there. And Game Runner, thank you for that super sticker. Yeah, a happy face because I'm happy. I shouldn't, I'm gonna get a copyright thing. Can't wait to see you in New Mexico someday. Albuquerque or Santa Fe, IPAs on us, and it's gonna happen. Maybe next year. I want to go back to New Mexico. I really enjoyed Taos as well. Taos, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, and I definitely want to go to the VLA. It's one of some of those places that I keep postponing, and there's going to be a time like I'm so glad I got to see the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico when I did. Now it's gone, So certain things, yeah. Earth Terror, yes, finally in New York. Yes, I am. And what would you recommend for a newbie when you start exploring our beautiful country? Oh man, that's a broad question, Mr. Don Quixote. But just to enjoy, just what can I tell you? Just go for it, and let serendipity, some time at the wheel, because. You never know. I mean, we were not supposed to stay here, and this place looks beautiful. In fact, I'm gonna stop the chat at 7 p.m. Sharp because we wanna go to Lake Erie to watch the sunset. So thank you, Chicago Snow WT, for that super chat. My mom Maria Vereen loves your music. Oh, thank you, Chicago Snow. Hello from Leesburg, Georgia. Hello, Leesburg, Georgia. Robert, if you want to see Vermont, I do want to see Vermont, and I've heard so many things, but I hear it's so much better. When would the leaves be peaking in Vermont? Does anybody know? Would that be late September, early October. I don't know if you guys have any Vermontians or New Hampshireans for that matter here, because that's what I'm thinking. Delay a little bit the Vermont part just to catch uh, those fall colors. Hey Robert, Jan, Dave, we just got back from several days at Point Reyes. It was cloudy, foggy. Well, of course, they call it Fogust. Don't you know? As you experienced, but still a magical area, lots of wildlife. Yeah, Point Reyes, definitely. That's right, just off the just west of San Francisco there, northwest of San Francisco. Hi, Robert. I'm Colin McSherry. Be sure to visit North Conway when you visit New Hampshire. It's on the list. It's on the map. VLA is in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I know, but I still want to see it. Uh, should have done a meetup here. We might still do a meetup in New York. I'm gonna be in New York for another whole week, so stay tuned. If we decide to do something, we'll have nothing planned. And so yeah, super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Hey Robert, just so you know, I'm looking at property right outside of Salem, Florida, on Route 98. Has to be fairly close to Pelicamp, semi-close. Yeah, Route 98. That whole area of Florida. It's very nice. You should stop at Sea Pirate Campground in New Jersey. Their season is May to October. Nothing eerie about Lake Erie. Sunset is a great plan. Yeah, I don't know. The East Coast and the Jersey Shore and all that, it's looking more and more like it's going to be another year till we visit there. It's just one of those things, it's so many places. And we've been to some of the beaten path. We're traveling so much slower this particular season just because we've been working a lot more. And I mean, I was able to edit a 1 hour video for this week while on the road, and that's a couple of days that we just don't travel. We just stay here editing and doing that. So is Minitini 3 a four season RV? Okay, that's a good question. I would call it three season. Minitini 3. I mean, Winnebago doesn't want to say it's a four season RV just because there are many variables, so they don't want to call it that. But we do have heaters, heating pads on the holding tanks. The furnace. No, I don't know because I have that fancy Vario furnace. I would have to ask Adam if it is piped the same way as the Atwood. But usually the furnace is piped to the underbelly, so it heats up the tanks and all the plumbing and all that. So I mean, in Minitini II, I survived solid teens. I mean, it would thaw during the daytime, but I survived some pretty deep freezes and well, deep freezes for me, Florida. I know you guys in Minnesota laugh all you want. Nancy Reynolds, thank you for the super chat. If you like smoked fish, there's a place near where you are camping that sells the best smoked white fish. Well, send me the name. I don't know if we're gonna have time because tomorrow we're leaving. This was just a quick last minute impromptu overnight, and let me tell you, it's very nice. I wish we stay here for an extra night. And the town very nice. As I said, we went to town because we have like beer to open a brewery, but we were totally out of wine, and Lily was in the mood for wine, So we went to liquor store there, got a bottle of wine, and we asked the lady in charge, any good restaurants around here, and she recommended this place, which name escapes me right now. Bark Grill. Bark Grill. Yeah, Eli has much better memory than I do, of course. That's it's we complement each other that way. Um, Amazing. It's one of those places that you can tell has been there forever, and all the locals they know each other. It's like their Casa Juancho. That's like for us Casa Juancho in Miami. That's that Bark Grill. It's Italian, but they have seafood, they have steaks, they have prime rib, they have all kinds of decent wines, and that was really good. And right now, that's I'm feeling the digestion. That's when you start getting sleepy and that thing. Yeah. Redmond R, thank you for the super chat. And happy Friday the 13th to you too. Absolutely, thank you so much. And Charlie Travelot. Thank you for that super chat. Hi, Robert. I really like how you move from place to place researching for my. We got a neighbor on a truck camper on a big F-350. Check it out. Brand new neighbor right there. You know how it is? It's Friday, so this campground was empty when we arrived here. We arrived 15 minutes before check-in time. We arrived. When was it? 12:45. It was empty, and now it's like, yeah, everybody, everybody. Yeah, what's he doing? Let's go forward. Hold on, I have to figure out if this guy. I guess he's going somewhere else. We didn't like that campsite, I guess. Okay, Charlie. What kind of gas mileage does the Colorado get pulling the RV? It depends. It really depends on the my speed and the terrain and the winds, but I'm getting solid 12. I used to get more in the 13 range with Minitini II. I haven't gotten 13 with this one yet, but 11, 12, solid, yeah. Clyde, Chef Clyde, hello there. Hola, Robert. I'm heading to St. Mark's, Florida, near Palicamp tomorrow for some history hiking and fishing. Looks like a cool place. Have you been yet? Not yet. No, haven't been there yet. And Vivian Archibald, but let me know. Let me know how it goes because at some point this late fall, I want to finally explore that area north of Florida. As soon as it starts, cooling down. One can only hope, right? Vivian Archibald, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. And the RV Monster, thank you for the super chat. Enjoy your journey, my friend. Hope to see you soon. Dan and Cindy in Lakeland. All right. Jim Foster. Oh no, no wine. Travel emergency. LOL. Yeah. Well, as I said, we have plenty of beer, but sometimes you use wrong wine. Don Quixote, Don Quixote, Sancho Panza. We want to hear Traveling in My RV song. All right. Traveling in My RV. Trisha Myers, thank you for that super chat. Buy more beer, LOLs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, I'm having this. I mean, they're not a sponsor, but they make great beers, and that's Great Lakes Commodore Perry IPA. We went there with executive producer Tyrone a couple of days ago, and he little did I know he has spoken to them beforehand, and that they gave me a mini tour of the breweries in like a historic building with Taylor, where Elliot Ness used to hang out, and yeah, cool history. Traveling Robert, do you get use out of the couch in Minitini III? Or is it something that you don't use much? Actually, we use it pretty much every night. We used to not watch TV because it was uncomfortable, really, on the previous RV, but in Minitini II, it's there. I mean, Minitini III is there. It's kind of a mess. Excuse our mess, yeah, and I'm soaking some black beans in the Instant Pot for later. I don't think Illy wanted me to show you that because we have this. It's an RV. It's messy sometimes. The Brody, thank you for that super chat. Robert, last me and Pat were at Liberty State Park last week and saw the Navy SEALs swim to the Statue of Liberty. Great time. They also have RV parking. Yeah, well, Liberty Harbor, that's or Liberty State Park. We've stayed at Liberty Harbor there on the Jersey side. And Giggle Pickles, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. And it's a thumbs up sign there. Thank you so much. And Heidi Monium, hey, Robert and Illy, how are you on this Friday? We're doing great. We're doing great. We went to dinner at this place, and now we're here. We're gonna hang out, and at 7 Eastern, we're going to the this right here, the shore, the shore of Lake Erie, Lake Erie, to watch the sunset. And it's gonna be a great one because it was kind of cloudy and ugly earlier and rainy, but right now it seems like it's looking up. It's looking up. What can I tell you? Hey. Hmm. Did I just yawn? Really yawn and then no, I'm just I'm not gonna play more. I sing your songs around the house, drives my kids nuts. Just got our first camper. Hey, congratulations. And William Connor, thank you for that super chat. You have inspired me to try this traveling life. Let me tell you, and if you like it, you get used to it. It's a good life. You end up meeting different people, seeing different people, the different parts of the country, different ways of living, really, and it's very nice. And Dylan, you plan to cut into Ontario, Canada, on your way to Vermont. I think that the closest I'm going to get to Ontario is to the southern shore there of Lake Ontario, and I may be able to see the lights of Toronto on the other side of Lake Ontario there. But I don't think I'm going to cross the border this year. So Anthony Giordano, thank you. Welcome to New York. Thank you for that super chat. Welcome to New York State, and actually hope to see you in a couple of days. Um, so far, I like what I've seen. We've only been here for like 6 hours, 7 hours. But everybody very nice, and yeah, and they have decent internet speed. Who would have thunk? You and Ely are gonna hold hands and skip on down on the water. Oh, remind me to bring my water shoes. Um, Canandaigua, Dega, New York is the adjacent Finger Lake. Is very nice. Take a loop drive around one of the lakes and check out some of the wineries there. Yeah, I have like 10 wineries in my list, so we're definitely gonna go there and check out some of the wineries. Ooh. Yeah, we ate too much. No, it wasn't that much. It was filling. It was a good meal. Um, Yvette Caraballo, Robert, your videos are still the best on YouTube. Oh, thank you, my Gypsy Adventure. Watkins Glen is a must see. Corning Glass Factory was okay, but I think you would have more fun hitting up the wineries. Probably yes. And the glass factory, the Corning Museum of Glass is kind of something that you have to do. But then again, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is something you have to do in Cleveland, and we didn't do it. So we'll see. Cindy Galloway, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And hey, Tyrone, whom I met a couple of days ago, Tyrone Wicks, thank you for that super chat, and thank you for this. Actually, yeah, the Commodore. Robert, have you figured out the fly situation? Actually, I have. Actually, I don't have any flies right now, but if they ever come back, I got the power. Bzzz, yep, I've got the power now. And Lee Bywater. Hi, Robert. Lee here from the UK. Just got back from the pub and several IPAs. Can't wait for the travel ban to be lifted. Need a trip to the USA before year's end. I hope you can make it. I really hope you can make it. And oh, Casita RV Live. Thank you for that super chat. Gotta go. You and Illy have a good evening. You too. You too, Greg. And see you soon. See you. Well, not soon. I don't plan to come back to Florida soon. But if I do, see you soon. Robert, if you go to Watkins Glen, maybe they will let you do a lap with the Colorado. You mean at the racetrack? Oh, maybe. I can play the entire Free in My RV album on the trumpet. Really? That's really cool. I gotta tell my friend Chuchi. Hey again, where's your beer or drink? Yeah, it's here. It's here. I got some Commodore Perry. Don't forget to get yourself some cheese curd and churrogan bologna where you're here. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, Lucas here, Jam. A quick hi. Have a dead MiFi, so I'll listen a little longer via Barb's phone before we head home. From Fremont, great looking shirt. To show the back of it. Yeah, this I got it's only a paper moon. That's a paper moon winery in Vermilion. Very cool place. And the owner, super cool guy, super nice guy. Uh, Thank you, Adventures of Ken and Linda. Uh, have you ever traveled through Augusta, Georgia area? I have just driven through. We have to go back. Jeremy Hoffman, and I want to do like the whole Antebellum Trail and go through all that area. Hey, Tap Channel, hello and welcome. How are you? Where are you and what are you drinking today? Dab here. Well, we are in upstate New York, almost upstate New York, not quite. We're just by the Pennsylvania border here, and we're drinking some Commodore Perry that we got back in Cleveland. Um hey Robert, love your videos. How are you liking the Murphy bed? Paul and Jeanette from Minnesota. The Murphy bed, pros and cons. Pros, it disappears and you have a nice sofa. Cons, that split mattress. I mean, we're getting used to it, but may not be the best, and it's not easy to replace. But other than that, I mean, the convenience of making it disappear and having a sofa is very nice, but it is not the most comfortable. Let's just put it that way. But if you're really tired and sleepy, it doesn't really matter. Michael Holmes, you're seeing like a delicate man. What? Need to get your life together and find yourself a woman? I have a woman. What are you talking about? He's laughing. Okay, I should pre-read the messages before I read the whole things, right? You're so desperate and lonely. Talk to a therapist. You should talk to a therapist, man. Oh, brother. I'm used to hearing everything, let me tell you. Andrew Barley, thank you for that super chat. Hey, Robert, lots of good places on the Outer Banks, North Carolina, your way back to Florida. Safe travels. Having a Dogfish IPA as we speak. Dogfish is good. But now, are you having the 60-minute or the 90-minute? That is the question. And the OBX, the Outer Banks are have been on the list for a long time. How is the Truma AC cooling Minitini III? Mind blowing watching the video about it. It cools great. It's on right now, and you probably can barely hear it. Sometimes, especially when it is cooler outside, sometimes the compressor takes a little longer to kick in than it should, and the temperature might fluctuate a little bit. I think that happens with most ACs, anyways. It happened in Minitini I after I put the soft start, so that's the only thing. But other than that, this thing is amazing. I mean, it's there, it's on. You can barely hear it. That's the Truma Aventa, one of very few you're gonna see in the wild still. Thank you, JR, for that super chat. Thank you. Will there be a meetup in Georgia on your way south? That would be cool. An Atlanta area meetup would be nice, or maybe we can do one in Macon. I don't know, but that would be cool. That would be cool. I would not be opposed to that for sure. Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. In Finland, the town with the policeman statue in the right square was named Oulu, right? Yeah, Oulu. And some people, some Finnish people got pissed at me because I pronounced it Oulu. I think it's more like Oulu. But yeah, that was it. Wife's family is from it, just north of there. Stay safe. Uh, and that was a cool town. You know, all these towns, and I guess especially when you are in a foreign country like Finland, that is, I mean, it's not like going to Bangladesh or somewhere like super different from us, but it's different enough that it's outside your comfort zone, and yeah, it was interesting to see towns like Oulu that for the Finnish people is like nothing. It's like this Russian looking town, but for me it was super cool. Um, Here we go, Loritz 17. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Saludos from Big Mama and Big Daddy in Valrico, Florida. When I grow up, I want to be like you. All right. Uh, Red Jaguar 100, lonely LOL with all of us. Right, Red Jaguar? Herbie, hope to see you soon, man. Super chat from KO. This came from Reading. When are you coming back to Northern Carolina? California, Northern California. I'm thinking probably, and this is talking out of my head here, sometime next year, either on our way or on our way back from Alaska. If we do Alaska, we might do Australia for all you know. We have no plans. Uh, I do have to come up with some exciting plans after all this is over. But I definitely want to visit Gold Country in California, and I want to go in the summer because I want to go see Sequoia National Park, and I want to go back to Yosemite and see the western part of Yosemite with all the sequoias. And I want to take the Pacific Coast Highway with Ely. She hasn't seen the redwoods or anything like that. So definitely Northern California is in the plan. Jet V, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, and the super sticker is just a good job. Thank you so much, Christopher Bonaventure. Much respect. Thank you. Do you prefer Arby's or Long John Silver's? You know, I've never been to Long John Silver's. So just because of that, I love roast beef, so I have to say Arby's. When I used to work at Telemundo, they had an Arby's there in Hialeah that I used to go all the time. Just wondering how many months are you and Illy on the road already? We've been on the road, I want to say 5 weeks, right? More or less, give or take, 5 weeks. Hi, Robert. I have to go to Indiana to Winnebago to drop off my camper. Is there any campgrounds close to Middlebury? There's two. There are two campgrounds. One of them is a KOA right there. And then the one that I stayed at is called EB Pines, and it's very nice. You're near Buffalo? That can some yeah, that within a day's drive for sure. Robert is the therapist. The therapist. Maybe I should. Yeah, no. That would. Maybe I should write a song. I'm the therapist. Yeah. No. I'm the alchemist. Thank you, William Kowalski, for the super chat. Safe travels, enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna reset the chat here and start going back up until we get a super chat. Long John Silver is a Yum brand restaurant now. Don't bother. It's not like it was back in the day. Well, Yum brand, that's all the ones that have Pepsi products, right? Yum brands, that would be Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. Is it Pizza Hut or Domino's? Pizza Hut. And there's another famous, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just saying, hey, been really enjoying the videos and just realized I can listen to your music on Spotify. Yes, and do listen to my music on Spotify. I I do get a small direct deposit from Spotify every month, so thank you so much for listening there too. Beer Museum, Front Royal, Virginia. Any questions? That would be a good one to hit. Do they have PBR? Um, Tiny Brody, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Robert from New Jersey. What states during your travel have you found people to be the friendliest? Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble here. I'm gonna get in trouble here. I'd say it's a tie between Iowa and Ohio. I would call it a tie between Iowa and Ohio. Not that people have been rooting Indiana, but we also interacted with more people in Iowa and Ohio, and so far, yeah, we haven't. Whoever we interacted here in this area of New York was really nice too. But that's it. I had to. If I have to pick one, I'm gonna have a tie on those two. Try a local Genie's Cream Ale, not an IPA. Cream Ale. That sounds yummy. The only ones that I don't like are like those like chocolate porters and those like really heavy like but or like the really like light lagers like the sweet lagers. And I'm sorry if someone recommended this, but I that one that we had in Wisconsin. I mean, it wasn't bad, but not my thing. That spotted cow, it really wasn't my thing. Thank you, whoever recommended it. But it's my honest opinion there. California in the summer, maybe not the greatest time to visit, considering it's now becoming fire season and springtime when things are still green. Okay, maybe early summer. Yeah, I misspoke. Not late in the late summer, August. You have the fog on the coast, and the fires in the mountains. So let's call it early summer. Let's call it like late June, July. That's a lovely time of the year in California. Hey, Robert, Dogfish 90 is better, but 60 is okay too. Yeah, both are good. Just yeah, 90 it's kind of like the ultimate, right? Hmm. Maribel Plasencia, Robert, ¿dónde estás transmitiendo? Where am I transmitting from? We are in a very small town, just in the northwest corner of New York, here on the coast of on the southern shore of Lake Erie. Mimi, which state is your favorite? It's one of those things that it's very hard to choose one particular state because every state has its things. Favorite state to live, like probably Florida, Georgia. We are in the end. That's what we're used to. We are southeastern at heart, right? But I love the West. I don't know if to live. I have never spent more than a month there, but I do love Arizona for the variety of landscape. California is probably the most beautiful state in the nation, just because and it has the highest point and the lowest point in the lower 48, and many things. But I really liked Idaho. I really um, which one other? There's a couple other states that I'm like, oh, hidden gem here and there, uh, but yeah. I'm trying to read it here. In California, SoCal is good any time of the year. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Southern California almost every season. Well, not really. I've been there in the dead of winter, which it can get cold, but not very cold. And even in summer, people were saying it's really hot here. It was like 79 degrees. And yeah, visit Texas. Well, we're gonna go back to Texas at some point. Yes. Uh, Sholo is cool too. Yeah, Sholo is one of those places in that area, the White Mountains. At some point, if I can find a reliable way to get water, that could very well be Pelican West someday. You get tired of driving? Yes, I've had some very long days of driving. I do get tired like everybody else. When I was younger, I used to be able to drive a lot more, and it depends on the vehicle too. The Colorado is not the most comfortable sit there. So next truck I buy, I'm gonna make sure that I get a nice sit that I could be comfortable sitting 10 hours without getting cramped. And the Colorado doesn't have the most comfortable sit, so that does make a difference in your ability to drive. It's still 400, 450 miles is kind of my daily limit, if you know what I mean. Vagando everywhere, por todo lado. Our heat is nothing compared to Florida. Drowning while breathing is not fun. Yeah, that humidity, and it's been humid around here too. But if we can get Robert to Northern Virginia for a meetup, we will figure out how to get it to you. Oh, Robert for a Northern Virginia. We could. But this is the thing. No, maybe not on this trip after because I had every intention of visiting Virginia on this trip, but I kind of have to, and I kind of want to go to the Elkhart, Indiana open house in late September. So I'm gonna kind of go back west to Elkhart, Indiana, and en route there we're gonna visit. We're gonna do the M21 meetup. We're gonna visit Pittsburgh, and I don't know what else. Someone posted a story about angels landing on your Facebook page. Now that you have done that scary hike, do you agree it should be a hike that you should have a permit to do? Absolutely not. I mean, it's dangerous. People should be responsible and know what they're getting into, but you shouldn't have to ask permission to do that hike. Uh, Maybe there should be a limit of how many people they allow on the mountain. That I kind of agree with. If it is like the dead of summer, that's the most dangerous part, not the snow or, when you have 50 people on those chains at the same time. At some point, you're gonna let go of that chain, and that's when there could be problem. Still, they've had 13 deaths in 21 years, which with the amount of people, with the sheer amount of people that do that hike every single day, doesn't seem like, I mean, every death is bad, but it doesn't seem like that high a statistic. I mean, it was probably more dangerous when I commuted in Miami every day back in the day. But I don't think you should have to get a permit. Maybe there should be a limit of people, how many people are allowed on that top part of the mountain any given time. Maribel Plasencia from thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. It's a game controller jumping up and down. I need to stop watching your videos. I keep seeing more places to add to my bucket list. LOL. Uh, Hello, Robert from Oklahoma City. And look who's here. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. How many more days until New Hampshire? I don't know, about 2 weeks, I want to say. Unless I decide to delay New Hampshire for like when waiting for the turning of the leaves. So, does anybody know when like the peak time in this area? I know. There's probably a map online that I should look at. Uh, so we'll see. Manu García, quiero comprar una RV. Roberto, quiero abrir un canal de YouTube. Rob, espero un día ser grande y reconocido como usted. And he says, I want to buy an RV. I want to open a YouTube channel. And one day I hope to be big and recognized like you. Hey, you just gotta and start and you know consistency, good thumbnails, and good content, and yeah, you got a good chance. Mid October would be the peak in Vermont and New Hampshire. There's a map of fall foliage. September, October. Um, I know it depends on the latitude, of course. I know in Georgia it doesn't happen until like November, late November. So, and even in northern Florida, Columbus Day weekend is peak time in New Hampshire for turning of leaves. Delay and go when the colors change. You will not regret it. So, okay. Let me look at my calendar here real quick. Because, I mean, there's a good chance. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because Labor Day, we. Are you sure Labor Day is the peak? Because Labor Day is like in. That's when I was planning on going from Vermont into New Hampshire. Labor Day, more or less. Oh, Columbus Day. Labor Day. Columbus Day. That's what you meant. October 11th, which it's end of September. There you go. Okay. You'll be happy you delayed. Well, I'm glad all of you agree because I might just do that. I don't know. I don't know. I have to. Ili and I have to talk, and we have to consult the Book of Knowledge. So Columbus Day is in October. Yeah. I don't know my holidays. Sometimes I'm like, I remember Columbus Day because when I learned in school that Columbus arrived on October 12th to the Bahamas, and then like 5 days later he arrived in Cuba where I was born. So it was like a whole chapter in the history book when I went to elementary. But so as you can see in your clocks here, and as Ili is reminding me by closing her computer, she was doing one last hour of her work day here. Yeah, it's been. Is Mount Washington still on the itinerary? Yes, it is still on the itinerary. Rob D, I finally got to watch live. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna go watch the sunset over Lake Erie, and I'll make sure I take nice video of it. I wonder if I can fly the drone. I had a beer, so technically the FAA would frown upon me flying the drone right now, so I'm not gonna do it. Um, but campgrounds start to close Columbus Day weekend, so that complicates it. We'll see. That I think the fall colors will be worth it if we can boondock, if we can do like national forest and stuff. With this new RV, I mean, we have except that the refrigerator consumes a little too much power. We can boondock it. We can boondock it for a couple of days, so it might be worth it. And you know what? You make the plans, but plans are made to be changed. So you never know. You never know. Until the next one, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this Friday evening. Friday the 13th, no less. 13th happened to be my lucky number. And that's it. That's it. Because Musica Flower Child, thank you for that super sticker. And it's like, yeah, I need to get some more coffee. So until next week, I'm riding in my RV. I need my guitar. Wherever I want to be. Because I'm free in my RV. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Friday. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you next Friday somewhere we'll probably still be in New York. So see you on the road. Bye now.